Hi, human beings. Good afternoon. I wish I could say it with more of enthusiasm. I'm still hacked off by last night's abysmal, shambolic performance by the Arsenal. So, you know, cheers. Me drinking rum and Red Bull. Anyway, finish Arsenal 1, Slavia Prague 1. First half, quiet, boring, flat. I wish I had my duvet wrapped around me. That first half was a shower of crap. Utter crap. No direction. You know, you see one Arsenal player press, but they're not pressing as a pack. They're not pressing as a group. It's clear to me that Arteta has not got complete control of the philosophy he wants to implement. It seems to me that some of the senior players are showing him a lack of that respect. And this is what happens to you, Mikel Arteta, when you made a decision to want to become an Arsenal manager. When the job was offered to you, you should have said no. You should have thought about the reputation. Because if you get the sack, which could well happen next week, Thursday, it's all on you. Nobody else. Now, it was wiser to stick with Pep Guardiola or go and manage in the lower leagues. It would have been wiser for you to do one of the two, but you decided to take a job such as Arsenal. Arsenal Football Club. You are the manager of Arsenal Football Club. You should have gone to the fifth tier of English football and fourth or fifth tier of English football and started off there. Build yourself up a reputation. Build yourself with the respect at that level. You get the sack next week Thursday for us fucking up away to Slavia Prague. Your reputation will be done. So will your CV. Done. You wouldn't even get a look in. It's your fault. That performance, I saw you on the touchline. I'm like, well, if you can't get these players up for a game of that caliber, of that importance, and it's the be or end all of our season, yeah? Because we go out, no Europe, and no Mikel Arteta. If you get the sack, if we go out, well, you won't even get to say goodbyes to your players. I would expect Friday morning between the hours of 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. announced on Sky Sports News, breaking news, Mikel Arteta has been sacked by Arsenal. Or it should say, Arsenal have sacked Mikel Arteta. In the bottom of your screens, in yellow writing. In the yellow tape, black writing, should I say. Well, I'm being real here. Just not good enough. We're 10th in the league. We're a mid-table misery. That's what Arsenal Football Club has come down to. You know, the identity has been violated. Our culture and what we stand for has been violated. And last night's performance. But if you're being honest, both teams look flat. There was nothing in that first half. It was boring, dead, and the fans were there. They would have booed at half time and definitely would have booed at full time. chances we had, Bukayo Saka should be scoring. He should have that ball on target. The keeper's got to make a save at the very least. Lacazette, poor executed technique in his effort over the bar. That was executed so appallingly for someone with that ilk. Someone who's scored goals for fun for Lyon. And then the one where he nicked the ball of the defender in the second half. Oh, fuck, you know. Sorry about my language, but he should not be hitting the bar. I expect that ball to be bulging. For someone we paid any 60 odd million for, that ball should be bulging at the back of the net. And then it took 3 substitutions to step up the gear in Aubameyang, Pepe, Dani Ceballos. There was a much quicker rhythm with the ball and a purpose with attack. And it was Pepe who got the fine finish, chipping the goalkeeper. Just when I thought we were going to Prague with a narrow 1-0 to the Arsenal. Suarez fucking about on the build-up to the goal. And Gabriel Magalhaes was letting him know that you're giving me a fucking suicidal pass that led to mayhem. Proda with that dangerous left foot of his falls to a good save from Bernd Leno. And how Bernd Leno gets the blame for it, I do not know, because it was nothing he could do about the goal. Corner comes in. Pepe was unfortunate. Pepe was just trying to affect the situation. Ball comes off his thighs. It lands to this tall fella. Header at the back stick. And, you know, devastating again. However, we've got it all to play for, but it will be very difficult. Mark my words. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go into the player ratings. Right. In goal, Bernd Leno. Made a smart save, which is expected of him. But for me, it was a save that had to be made. Yeah, where the Czech side had us on the counter attack. The fella on the far stick had the left foot. He had the left hand side to himself with a left foot. He had on target. Bernd Leno with a smart save. Well, a standard save, should I say. But on top of that, the goal, he could do nothing about it, really. He could really do nothing about it. I'm going to mark Bernd Leno. I'm going to mark him a 5.5. Bellerin. Just so poor. Oh, man. If the sooner Pochettino can get this guy off us, the better. I want to see the back of this guy. There's a reason why Chambers and Suarez are ahead of him in the pecking order. You've seen it for yourself. Exposed in the second half, where I spoke about Leno making that smart save. That came on Bellerin's side. You know? Where was he? He was just he offered us very little in an offensive play. Defensively, he was just too formal. Always formal. Free. Rob Holding. He weren't the worst performing of Arsenal players, but he definitely weren't the best. Too many false long passes. He was pretty, I suppose on the night, he was pretty decent on the ball. But for me, I think the goal, he had his part to play in it, and I don't know, I don't trust him at all on a consistent basis. I think we should consider cashing in on him. He can have a free. Gabriel Magalhaes didn't have much to do in the first half because there was not much defending. I'd have to say he was always dominant in the air. Made a good tackle in the first half. In the second half, where the Slavia Prague player went inside him, but he made a recovery run, and with the speed that he had, he showed us how quickly his recovery is, and he made a good vital tackle. But nevertheless, I just have to give him a 5. Suarez didn't offer us that much of a threat. Well, not that a threat, but defensively, for me, he had to be blamed for the goal. It was he that caused them the mayhem at the business end of the game, where Gabriel Magalhaes was right to have a go at him. Didn't offer us much, and in the first half to the second half, I didn't feel that he did enough. Or did a lot. Not so much did enough, but did a lot. I'm giving him a 3. Thomas Partey, yeah. You know what? I saw some good play from him where he was ghosting through players, trying to start off offensive attacks. He's shooting. Well, he had a shot that was curled wide. Other than that, not his best game. I suppose I'm going to give him a 4. Granit Xhaka, I suppose he was not bad. I didn't think he had a bad game. For me, there was times where I felt that he should be demanding the ball in the midfield in space, taking responsibility and control. He didn't do enough of that for me. 5 for Granit Xhaka. Bukayo Saka, poor miss in the first half. Should have put us 1-0 up. Race clear on goal, and he was onside because there was a defender playing him on. You know, he had loads of grass, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and for some reason he's missed the target. How? On his left hand and his left side, left foot. The position was so placed for him. It was so right. I'm going to have to give him a standard 5. Emil Smith-Rowe. Not enough for me. I think he's another player who looks tired, like Bukayo Saka. He looked knackered. He looked like he was, out of breath at times, especially in the beginning, the business end of the second half, or the first leg, should I say. 4. Willian, unlucky with the free kick, but I didn't think he offered us a lot of promise, and he looked so disappointed, or so disappointing, should I say, yet again, and I just don't know what he brings to the team. I don't know why we signed him, why we're paying him up to 200,000 a week. 3. Alexander Lacazette, woeful in front of goal. Absolutely abysmal. He's finishing. Didn't work hard enough off the ball. Unlike with Willian, I will say about Willian, he tried to work hard off the ball. And the same could be said about Smith-Rowe. But Lacazette, he wasn't hungry enough. And if he did press, he should be screaming at 2 or 3 of his teammates to help him press. Helping. He's just not showing that leadership as well for someone of his experience. 2. Let's get on to the substitutions. Danny Ceballos, 2 minutes to go. He comes in. I'm not going to mark him. The ones who are there longest, let's go Gabriel Martinelli. He came on for Willian. And you could see that he was pumped up, with 17 minutes, he was pumped up, and he offered us something different. You know, this is a guy who deserves to start the remaining of the 8 Premier League games. I don't know what Mikel Arteta is thinking. This guy last season scored 10 goals in all competitions for someone who was 18 at the time. What the fuck is Mikel Arteta doing and thinking? I'll just give him a 4. Didn't have much of an effect in the game. Right, the 3 that came on, Mohamed El Neni. Just nothing in that 12-minute appearance. Other than a sideward and backward pass. There was a moment he did pass the ball forward and he found a red and white shirt. So I'll give him some credit. For his effort, 3. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, you know what? He came on and he looked to him a little bit more lively. Should have scored with his opportunity. You know, for a guy of that ilk, I expect the net to be bulging. He should have scored. I'm giving him a standard 5. Because of his liveliness, because of how lively he was, should I say. Nicolas Pepe comes on, he gets a goal, and he looked more of a threat. And he looked like the Nicolas Pepe who was the go-to guy in that 12 minutes he came on. So for me, I'm going to give him a 6 for his efforts. Danny Ceballos, I'm going to go on to him again. He's the last one. He had less minutes. Didn't do enough. I'm going to not mark him. Right, manager. 2. Just all overall performances is just on the touchline. His team selection was so dull, confusing. I think he's more confused than anyone at Arsenal Football Club. Out of ideas and could be on the brink of the sack next week. 2 for him. Just woeful. The referee, I think there was only one booking in that game. He allowed the game to flow. I'll tell you what, I'll give him a 7 because of the way the game flowed. He just allowed the game to flow, and he was right to blow in the first half at no stoppage time because it was a shit game. Well, should I say shit half? It was a shit half of football to watch, the first. Second half livened up a little bit more. That's where the drama unfolded. 7 for the referee. Other than that, this wraps up my player ratings. My management I've rated and I've done the ref. So for me, I'm out of here. Ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, this is the end. But thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And also, thank you for putting up with me. Make sure you smash the thumbs up like button. The share button must be smashed up as well. And make sure it's shared amongst your friends and your family, yeah? Caring is sharing, as they say. Leave your response, your reaction, opinion, etc. in my comment section below. And I should have said it at the beginning. Do subscribe to DLG Reppin, myself and I only. And here I am, wearing this wicked t-shirt. Hello, weekend. Other than that, just want to say thank you for taking your time. Thank you for the support that you're giving me, the love. And I'll be back later on, and I will be looking forward to my next video, I think, depending on what content I have to work on. Other than that, people, be good to yourselves. Take care. If your loved ones, if you're living with them or you're with them right now, take the steps of this situation called the pandemic very seriously. Stay safe. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. You know how it goes. I'm out of here. So be nice.